It was all there for the taking. Worst to first was going to happen.
Jimmy Light smashes Chaos right into the side of the barrier.
One more point, and Dallas would be the North American champion.
It's all right. Don't even worry about it.
But then the lights went out. Shocked and denied, the Dallas Venom has no time for a pity party. Staring them in the face is a CGS World Final opening match that no team wanted, pitting them against the fearsome San Francisco Optx.
No one's going to remember the North American Championships when we're holding up the World Finals trophy.
Win, and the Venom get to the World Semis. Lose, and they are summarily defanged for the season. And let me repeat, no one wanted to draw San Francisco.
Never should have given us a second chance.
Let's make some noise for Andrew Siciliano!
All right, Farouk, thank you. Welcome to our second quarterfinal of the 2008 Championship Gaming Series World Final. In that first one, how about a 26-14 win for the Berlin Alliance? A resounding victory over Sydney. But our second match is going to be probably just as good. It is a doozy. You have the Dallas Venom, a one-point loser in the North American Final, looking for some revenge and try to get back on track. You have the San Francisco Optx, the wild card team that nobody wants to play. This is a grudge match. This one is going to be great. For a shot to move on to the semifinals, it's Dallas. It's San Francisco. It's the 2008 CGS World Final. And to bring you all the action, let's send it upstairs to our guy Red Eye. Take it away, babe.
Thanks very much, Andrew. Yes, this is the big one for these two teams. They come here from very different corners of the American League. One was looking like the champion for a while. The other one has crept in through the back door. And these two guys are going to help us bring you all the action. This one is going to be a war. First up is Fatality, world famous game, of course, and my fellow colleague in crime, DJ Wheat.
Thank you. Yeah, Red, I mean, these two teams, they're both amazing. To call this one, it's impossible. Both teams, whoever wants it the most and whoever is going to bring their A game today. It's all I can really say.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to basically, I mean, I think Counter-Strike has been kind of the story of this whole season. Who's going to win the Counter-Strike matchup? And Dallas is really good. Optx has used to be deadly on Dust 2. Who's going to bring their game today?
Well, we're about to find out before we get kicked off. Well, let's have a look at Dallas, the city of Dallas. First up, nicknamed the Big D. A metro population with the fourth largest population in the USA, over 6 million people, and home to the Dallas Cowboys. And also with a motto, live large, think big. And that's very appropriate because that's pretty much what Alex Conroy goes by too. And Dallas's main concerns, as you can see on the screen right now, is Barmara, who's lost all his matches against the Optx. On the plus side, though, Dallas boasts the top-ranked Counter-Strike squad, and we'll also see how Vanessa goes this evening against Phoenix. But first up, it's time to hit the track. Farouk.
Live in the Xbox Arena, it's time for Forza Motorsport 2. For the Dallas Venom, they're the tag team wrecking crew who like to divide and conquer. Kevin Chaos Paris and Justin Muffin Man Anderson. And for the San Francisco Optx, they're as hard to catch as a cold in Death Valley. Chad Mix-em-Up Neal and Kevin Sacramento Uribe.
Let's take a look at the car colours of Forza Motorsport 2, this first match of the evening in the quarter-final between Dallas and San Francisco. Chaos will be in red, Muffin Man in white, Mix 'em Up in dark green, and Sakamonjaro in light green. Let's take a little closer look at Dallas Venom. Muffin Man and Chaos, their record versus San Francisco this season has been 3-1 in the North American season and their playoffs. They go head-to-head with these two men from San Francisco. The men in green with 6 wins throughout the season, 5 of those for the man on the far side. Mix them up. They've had a reasonable season, just not against Dallas, so we'll see how they go in this particular matchup. The first of the night, Roxanne.
Dallas, are you ready? San Francisco, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
are Dallas. And that was the worst position they could have had off that start line. We've had a couple of collisions going into the first turn. Muffin Man has made the escape, though, despite the poor grid positions. And if you think I'm mad and you haven't seen Forza Motorsport 2 before and you're thinking, hang on a minute, Red, I just said they were first and second. How can that be bad, fatality?
Well, it can't be bad because the person behind you detects, determines when he's going to attack you. Right there, Muffin Man knew the guy was coming, so he's able to slow down and predict that situation.
Muffin Man leads. Sakamonjaro second, mix him up in third, goes way through and into the lead. Incredible there. Mix him up. Brilliant stuff from him. There he is in the lead. Muffin Man just in second place. And we've had our first clean take of the first lap there, mainly because Muffin Man didn't want to get into any mischief, and he tries a little nudge on the back of Mix him up. He didn't want to actually take him out there because he wouldn't have knocked him completely round. What he was trying to do there was just knock him at the rear, which is what he tries into turn one. There's chaos in the background going through into third place as well. Muffin Man retakes the lead. Incredible stuff from both players, and this has been there's been a massive slide behind. Chaos has gone right round on himself, and Muffin Man now leads. Mix him up in second, and Sakamonjaro is up in the third place.
Now Muffin Man has to be a little scared now. He has racing against two guys now, not just one. So if he takes any of these corners weak, he's going to allow San Francisco to catch up.
Just remember as well, Chaos hasn't won a single race all season. His team leader, Muffin Man, won all 3 races of the 3 that they've won against San Francisco Optx. Just that one solitary win for the men in green. Muffin Man leads then on the second lap. Mix them up in second, Sakamonjaro in third, and Chaos now seemingly is out of it in fourth place. Now, where is going to be that point at which these two San Francisco players will want to try and make their way past Muffin Man? They're through the final turn on this second lap. They start the third and final lap now in the world final, quarter-final, as Mix 'em Up takes a little look on the inside going into turn one. Sakamonjaro looks a little bit too far behind right now to make any decisions. It's between these two fatalities.
It is, and you even saw there, Muffin Man had to play a safer role into that corner. He was not able to take it the fastest route, so now Mix 'em Up is even closer now.
Wow, we've got a little show. Look at this, Muffin Man has T-boned the front of Muffin Man, and a Sakamonjaro goes flying in as well, and both of them go ahead. Chaos comes round the outside, Mix 'em Up is dumped down into third, and Muffin Man goes for it again, but he's done his job, and Sakamonjaro has now got the chance to escape out front.
And that's what happens when you're in the front, and your guys close to you, you're in danger. And
wow!
Sakamonjaro and Mix 'em Up did a great teamwork right there.
They did fantastic teamwork. It was Mix 'em Up that really sacrificed himself for Chaos here. Now he's not all out of the woods. There's 120 meters or so behind him. I don't think he's got enough room here to come all the way back down into the last two corners. Here comes the final corner. Sakamonjaro into the lead, and will now go across the line. And San Francisco draws the blood. Chaos second, and Muffin Man in third.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Confirmation, Sakamonjaro wins, Chaos in second, and Muffin Man in third for Dallas. San Francisco Optx lead game one by 4-3, and now for a crash course again, but this time, and how the points add up. Here's Andrew.
Here's how the CGS scoring system works. Every point by a player is added to the team's overall score. In FIFA 08, each goal is 1 point for a player's team. Any shootout goals count as 1 point each. In Forza Motorsport 2, first place wins 4 points for the team, second place wins 2 points, and third place wins 1 point. In Dead or Alive 4, win a round, get a point. The first player to win 5 rounds wins the match, but the loser still earns a point for each round he or she wins. And in Counter-Strike Source, the winner of each round gets 1 point. First team to win 10 rounds wins the match, but there are important points at stake as the remaining rounds are played out. The key is that every point in every game contributes to a team's match total. Coming up next in FIFA, the Dallas Venom's Barmoa faces the game of his life against San Francisco's Sturmy. Will Sturmy work his usual magic, or does Barmoa have some tricks up his sleeve? Stay tuned.
Back inside the CGS arena, we're joined by G4's Morgan Webb, who has her unique perspective on gaming. It's, of course, a Morgan Minute.
Thanks, DJ Wheat. Now, we've all heard the argument that video games, even at a professional competitive level, are not sports, that at best they're a harmless pastime, and at worst the cause of everything from attention deficit disorder to type 2 diabetes. So let's think about for a moment what passes for a sporting event. Golf, bass fishing, well, they're just excuses to drink in the daytime. Darts, give me a break. ESPN even televises the National Spelling Bee. Personally, I'm holding out for extreme spelling on ESPN2. Organized competition defeats the argument that video gamers are loners. The top teams have learned to strategize and work together, building on each other's strengths to bring home the gold. And like any sport, competitive gaming even has its own specialized equipment. Okay, that can sometimes include an inflatable hemorrhoid cushion. It's an occupational hazard in the caffeine-fueled marathon frag fest. Glory doesn't come cheap. Until next time, I'm Morgan Webb, and this has been a minute from the CGS World Finals.
Welcome back to the Championship Gaming Series World Final. Match number 1 is already done and dusted. Dallas Venom 3, San Francisco Optx 4. I'm talking about San Francisco. Let's take a look at their city right now. Famous for many landmarks, actually. And one of them is, of course, the Golden Gate Bridge, the cable cars, and Alcatraz Island as well. And also famous for its diverse and cosmopolitan population. Oddly, just like its very own gaming team, led by Cat Hunter, the San Francisco Optx, whose most vulnerable potentially were Counter-Strike and maybe even Forza, but they've certainly proved that to be a lie. And in previous encounters with Dallas, they've gone undefeated in FIFA, which is where we go next. Farouk.
Live in the FIFA arena, it's FIFA 08. For the Dallas Venom, he's the Lone Ranger of FIFA who's hunting down a victory. Bardia Barboa Moyetti. And for the San Francisco Optx, he keeps goalies busier than a pizza parlor on Saturday night. Alessandro Sturmy Avalone.
Okay, let's start with Barmoa first. Let's give you a few statistics, as it were. All-time record versus Sturmy, not good for Barmoa. He's currently 0-4 of the 4 matches they've played. The new man to the Championship Gaming Series. A man who's not new to the Championship Gaming Series is this man, Sturmy from the San Francisco Optx. The 21-year-old was ranked 2nd in the North American League in 2008. Now let's go down to Roxanne, who'll start this matchup.
Dallas, are you ready? San Francisco, are you ready? Ready, set!
Every point counts, Cat Hunter said. Never more so in FIFA 08. They lead by 4-3 after game 1. And really, with 4 wins out of 4 against Barmoa, he's going to fancy his chances of making this number 5 fatality.
Yeah, I mean, Sturmy is a great player, you know. He has a lot of talent. He obviously is 4-0 against Barmoa, but don't count Barmoa out yet. This guy's record's not so hot, but a lot of the players have a lot of respect for his play.
Indeed, as that ball in, as the goalkeeper will come out and punch that one away. Sturmy's playing as England in this particular game. White tops, dark blue shorts and white socks. Beckham on the ball just there, robbed away by Rotten, who'll play it forward to Henry. And if you've not figured it out just yet, I'll let you know Barmoa is playing as France in the blue tops, white shorts and red socks. He's near touchline right now, will pull the cross wildly back.
Good job.
And instead, Sturmy can now break forward with this England side. Nice little ball through for Darren Bent to chase. It's a little bit too long for him. Minute played, no goals. And so far, no shots on goal from either player. It has been a couple of tight games they've had before in the North American League and in the playoffs. So we're not expecting too many goals in this one fatality, but where do you think they're going to come from, if anywhere?
Well, I think, most of them will probably come from Sturmy just being creative with his passes and how he moves around his opponent. For Barmoa, I would see more of his coming from across from outside or a corner kick.
Well, he's going to try and use the wing here on the far side. Wasn't able to thread the ball through, and he's robbed him away now. He's 2-on-2 here. Chance for Barmoa to bring this ball forward, down into the corner. Nice little cross in if the ball can break for Henry. It falls instead to David Beckham at the back post, and that one can be played away now by Sturmy through the midfield area. Spreads it wide, then comes back inside. Good ball to Rooney, who'll be tackled. Very well done by Barmoa, but immediately loses the ball. Minute and 50 gone on the clock. No goals so far. Here comes Sturmy once more. Near touchline. Beckham with a long-range cross. Is that ball going to fall? No, the goalkeeper Coupe comes out and picks that one out of the air. Claims it for safety.
You know, typically Sturmy would prefer to have France, but since Barmoa picked France, he picked England because they have a great goalie and they have good strikers.
Yeah, they do have a very strong spine to the team. Good central defender, good goalkeeper, good solid central midfielder and solid striker. Right now, they're being called into action at the back. And that tall goalkeeper, David James, not the standard goalkeeper that comes with the team, as it were, the number 1 goalkeeper, but he certainly is the number 1 goalkeeper to use in FIFA 08. And that's why Sturmy has him. And that one looks
I was expecting more of a through pass instead of a cross there, a loft pass. I think if he would have done that, he would have had a lot better chance of scoring and being onside possibly as well.
That ball was played a little too late. That's why we're seeing the offside. Free kick then, deep inside Sturmy's territory. Long ball aimed forward for Darren Bent. Picked up by the defender. Now Barma. Coming forward with France. On the far side, Everett with the long range pass. Finds Anelka on the far side. That's bobbling around in net. Eventually falls to a Sturmy player who can now bring it across his midfield. Spreading it out down to the near touchline. Beckham now. Tries to play the long cross in. Will play for the throw. And it'll be Gary Neville now with the long throw. Near touchline, deep inside Barmoa territory. Support now building. Sturmy inside, great shot. Stinging shot for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Good job, Bardia. You're playing great,
It's taken us 3 minutes and 12 seconds, fatality. We finally have a shot on goal. Now, one of those trademark Beckham corners to the back post. Not tall enough to the back post. Oh, lashed in by Ashley Cole on the edge of the box. And wildly over.
Yes, obviously Sturmy has great strikers and a good goalie, right? But it comes at a cost. His players are typically a little slower.
Well, Anelka now on the break. Chance for Barmoa! And Barmoa scores!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
And right there you saw it. That player got the distance, got some space between his defense. Was able to get that easy goal right there.
Barmoa!
Well, what a great play. Barmoa hits Sturmy on the break.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
It would be huge for Venom if they can win this matchup because everyone and their mom are thinking that Sturmy's going to win, and probably the moms like Sturmy too, so.
Well, you know what? Barmoa's never beaten him. That's not going to count either. That one was offside from a long way back there. And remember, as we said at the top of the start of this game, 4 previous matches played and 4 defeats in a row for Barmoa. He didn't have the best of seasons in the regular season in North America either, so this would be a massive win for him. He's got around about 18 seconds to go here at the end of the first half. Still 4 minutes of the second half to go. We're seeing the replay, but it doesn't really matter. That was offside. Now Everett deep inside his own half of Barmoa. Strikes the ball long. Really came out of nothing as well, that little ball over the top. Nice counter-attack. And Sturmy, really having had all of the possession in this first half, is going to go in at the break, a goal down. Last couple of seconds of this first half to play. Long throw from Neville. Inside. Chance here for Sturmy! And is that offside as well? It might well be.
I believe it is.
Well, even in the pixel world,
yeah,
even in the pixel world, they seem to mouth obscenities when it's offside, and no different there. And Sturmy again scores another goal that's been ruled out, this time offside again. And can't seem to do anything right at the end of this first half. Barmoa leads. Do not adjust your television set. Half-time is approaching. Now Sturmy, long-range strike. And again, the goalkeeper has to be quick, and again, Barmoa is equal to it.
Right here might be the last chance for Sturmy this half.
Reaction of Vanessa. She comes up a little later on in generalized female with a big, big record to defend. Now Barmoa, 1 versus 2 here, has shrugged off the challenge. Chance at the near post. David James was always favourite for that one. And shots on goal right now, and that's the 3rd from Barmoa. He's not being walked over at all. It seemed like Sturmy had the majority of the possession in the first half and really should have done better with the possession he had. But Barmoa has converted the chances. Corner kick. Oh, chance at the back post as well. Well,
Another corner kick.
Another corner kick here at the end of the first half, and if he could get another one here, it would be extraordinary. Well, headed away by Sturmy, who I think will just be glad to get this ball away and upfield now, and in the half, at least one down. Now, counter-attack here, long-range effort. That's a long way short, in fact, by Darren Bent. And the long-range clearance from Coupe will signal the end of the first half. Join us after the break for more high-octane action.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Jordan Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit.
You play like a girl.
You bleed better than you shoot.
Welcome to Rapture. The world's fastest growing pilot joke. Bomb has been planted.
Only on G4.
Now let's kick off the second half of the FIFA game between Dallas and San Fran. Barmoa leading by 1-0 at half-time over that man Sturmy as we get underway in our second half. And are you expecting much of the same in this second half, Fatality, or do you think Sturmy's going to come good here?
Well, I think Sturmy has created some opportunities for himself, but, Barmoa just, gets some quality shots on goal, but I think right now it's kind of hard to say, You really thought Sturmy was going to come out strong, but Barmoa has done the opposite.
It's one of those things that happens in Championship Gaming Series. You see players on a run, 3, 4, 5 games sometimes, and Vanessa's no different. She eventually got beaten. It all ends. The runs always end eventually. Is it to be for Sturmy as David Beckham shrugs off a challenge, puts a ball in that's dangerous but dealt with. And Barmoa playing deep in his own territory here. Needs to find a way of making this one out. Does so through some crisp passing. Finally let down by the last ball. Sturmy gets the ball back on the halfway line. Now Lampard skips past one challenge. Down into the corner here. Into the channel with the cross. Deep to the back post. Oh, there's a strike. It was a scissor kick from about 12 yards out. Worth a strike, worth a try. We've seen them go in, of course. Anomaly scoring a phenomenal goal in the North American Championship. Now Barmoa's got another chance. Wow.
You thought for sure he would have scored that one.
That was an almost identical chance. Yeah, it was almost an identical chance from an almost identical position to the first half. What he did in the first half, though, was wait for the goalkeeper to come out and then place it to the side of him. This time round, he went for power. It didn't work out for him. Corner kick, though. Near post header. Blasted away, only as far as the edge of the box. Another chance. Ricochets back off an England defender. And Sturmy can now bring it away. No, only as far as a Barmoa midfielder. Vieira over the top. Still another chance for Barmoa. Finally, Sturmy can bring it under control. And now he can break. 1 minute and 30 seconds of this second half has gone. Forward ball punched away. Extraordinary. Barmoa again looking for a through ball here. Goalkeeper's come out a long way. Oh, he's left it. Chance for Barmoa. Chipped and onto the top of the net. Wow. Would you believe that? We've seen it before. We've seen it happen before where the goalkeeper decides that he's not sure whether he's indecisive or not. Terrible mistake. Absolutely terrible mistake. Somehow, though, Sturmy survives and now has a chance with Rooney. Edge of the box. He didn't pull the trigger. Instead, looked for the pass. Wrong choice. 2 minutes, 8 seconds gone in the second half. Barmoa not hanging on here. He's playing well. Leads Sturmy by a goal to nil. Nice little check back. Defenders now playing this one out. Again, good passing, good movement from Barmoa. Strategy from Sturmy here has to be all-out attack. Looks like he's switched to a 4-3-3 now as well, with 3 players playing up front. I wonder if
he typically likes the 3-4-3, I believe.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's just deciding to shore up that defence a little bit while trying to play at the front. A little header down was by Owen. I think it was actually by Rooney in the end. The cross was by Owen. And Sturmy's going to get the ball back again here. Lennon playing it forward. On for the second half. Owen forward. Plays the ball left to Darren Bent. Out to the far side to David Beckham. One of his whipped crosses into the box, but the striker had already run away from the intended area. But Sturmy really applying the pressure now. Minute and 5 seconds to go. That's a fairly speculative effort from some 30 yards out.
He likes that cross shot.
He does,
he was probably a little bit too far outside the box, though. He likes to be ball right on the corner of the box and do that cross in there, and he usually confuses the goal.
Oh, nice little through ball here. Goalkeeper had to come and be brave. And even in the pixel world, The goalkeeper is brave. 45 seconds away from Barmoa winning against Sturmy. Another chance here from Henri. Already blasted wide. Does run down the clock a little further though. Remember, San Francisco led 4-3 from game 1. Barmoa leads 1-0 right now in FIFA. But here comes Sturmy. Chance here. It ricochets back off the shins of the goalkeeper and somehow stays out, and Barmoa survives. Another long-range ball forward. That's not going to get there, is it? Yes, it is going to get there, but not be able to get the cross in. And time is running out now for the San Francisco Optx. They're 4-4 right now overall in this second match, with Sturmy facing a 1-0 defeat. 12 seconds remaining. Barmoa just has to keep the possession, and really that's a bit of nerves maybe creeping in there towards the end of the game.
Right now, Sturman needs to make sure he protects the ball. He doesn't want to give an easy goal back to the other teammate.
Well, there it is. Time has actually run down, and France have won. Barmoa has won, and what a phenomenal turnaround after 4 successive defeats. The Dallas Venom claim victory by a single goal, and we're tied up at 4-4.
That's what we needed.
San Francisco 4, Dallas Venom 4. Dead or Alive is up next, and if you want to patch up, punch up your own Dead or Alive scores, check out this Pro Player tip from the Underground's fighter Berserk.
Hey, this is Berserk from Sydney Underground. I'm here to show you Li Feng's wall throw, a great way to devastate your opponent. When your enemy is against a wall, press forward, forward, and throw. Get this one down and you'll drive your opponents up the wall and through it.
Now there's a safe net.
Ridiculously long-lasting gum. New Stride Sweet Cinnamon.
G4 is like being visited by a badass video game goddess who is way into tight circuit-laced apparel and digging up funny, obscure videos. Plus, she's all over the latest blogs, games, and high-tech gadgetry. This energy-clad goddess/sensei of digital goodness is plugged into what's going on. And therefore, my man, so are you. G4 is like that, basically.
Hey, for a limited time, receive a free trial of Maxiderm. Call in the next 15 minutes for free upgraded rush delivery.
Welcome back to the CGS World Final in Los Angeles, brought to you by Mountain Dew. These aren't just games, and this isn't just soda. Do the do. Creative, providing the official sound of the CGS. Hear it all with the Sound Blaster X5 sound card and the Creative Gaming headset. And by Fatality Gaming Gear, available at Best Buy and other fine stores.
Welcome back to the World Final. Let's take a look at the World Final bracket and, of course, what they're competing for. The World Champion Trophy, Berlin Alliance. We know that they move on, but who will they face? Well, that's what we're finding out now. It's Dallas Venom versus the San Francisco Optx. And currently, after 2 games, we've got a nail-biter. First game, Optx had the lead for Barmoa with the win over Sturmy. It is now 4-4. We are tied. Dead or Alive 4 male next. Let's go ringside. Farouk.
Live from the Xbox Arena, it's Dead or Alive 4. For the Dallas Venom, he's the North American MVP whose opponents need an EMC. It's Emmanuel Master Rodriguez. And for the San Francisco Optx, he's the no-nonsense ninja who needs no introduction. So I won't. Just kidding, it's Chris Ninja CW Harris.
Master is competing as Ryu Hayabusa, a versatile ninja who has the unique ability to dodge and counterattack at the same time. Ryu can also execute the soul-shattering Azuna drop. Ninja CW is competing as Genfu, a sturdy short-range fighter with effective punches and excellent counters who likes to evade his enemy's attack and set them up for death-dealing throws. Let's look at some stats on these players, starting with Dallas Venom's Master, #1 2008 DOA male in North America, and of course the North America MVP and the CGS individual champion. Sounds like a tough opponent. However, his opponent, Ninja CW from the San Francisco Optx, is no pushover. He has been a super clutch player for the Optx. He's won his last 3 matches, and this is his first CGS World Final. Let's see how he does. Down to Roxanne.
Dallas, are you ready?
No, I am, baby.
San Francisco, are you ready? Ready, set, fight!
Yeah, Fatality, this is going to be a monster of a matchup. Now, Master has certainly proved his worth here in the second season of the Championship Gaming Series, but Ninja CW is a rookie who has come and definitely put his flag down in the talent. He's been remarkable. He's come in clutch, and he's won several key matches for the Optx that has helped them get to exactly where they're at now. But it is Master who is starting things off with a very impressive Ryu Hayabusa style. He'll take round 1.
Keep it up, baby, keep it up.
Master taking advantage of his opponents making mistakes.
And here's Phoenix. You're going to see her later on take on the very, very tough Vanessa. This is just one of the epic DOA matches that both of these teams must face off against in order to move on to face Berlin in the semifinals of the World Final. Back in round number 2 inside the DOA arena. Great counter throw by Master. He'll put Ninja CW up against the wall and makes it look so easy.
Keep it up.
Yeah, when you get close to those walls, you do a throw, it becomes the primary throw.
You figured him out.
Fatality, Master looks very focused, and rightfully so. The last time that Master performed here in the CGS Arena was during the North America Final, and he lost that matchup to Offbeat Ninja 5-1. So definitely Dallas looking for Master to be in top form tonight. We see Master with the opening damage, but Ninja CW gets on the board. Master, though, playing another dominant game here, has most of the energy of Ninja CW away. Another great launch. It's not going to be enough to send him over the side, but he'll finish it off.
Keep it up, baby,
with the
keep it up. Keep it up.
He's doing a great job. Last time they met up, you saw, Ninja doing a lot of attacking with his mid kicks and punches. Now Master's on the offensive and aggression, and now Ninja's not be able to handle his aggression.
And this seems to be where Master is most comfortable, going on the offensive, going with those aggressive form. But look at Ninja CW starting off very, very nicely. Great block from Ninja CW. He's looking for a perfect here, and he's going to get it. A perfect against Master.
Ready to play the DOA? Come on. Good job. Do it again.
This is his style, though, man. When he gets down, he gets mad, then he comes back.
Yeah, Ninja CW is very unique amongst the North American male talent. He's so focused, and he really needed no time to get used to his competition, the arena, etc. Great counter from Ninja CW off of a very tough hit to counter there. Fatality. Master now down to about 30%, and Ninja CW looking to bring this one back. Master was up 3-0, and it was a little surprising. I thought this one could go all 9 rounds, but Master on what could be a Dallas Venom comeback. He hops over his opponent, tries to go in for the throw. Ninja CW will block that one, but it's not over yet. Great counter once again. Ninja CW is going to get the launch. There is a second round for Ninja CW.
You have his number. You have his number. Come on.
Wow. And look at Vanessa.
Here we go, man.
Her turn is coming, Fatality, very soon.
She'll be next.
Get ready.
It's 3-2 in favor of Master, but only 1 round separates these two. Master started off so confident, so aggressive, and so on point, and Ninja CW has just brought it back. Delayed hit comes out by Master. A wake-up mid-kick, but the delayed hit again, and once again countered by Ninja CW. Master retaliates with a throw, and a second throw. He'll back off just a little bit. Definitely using Hayabusa's agility to his advantage. He blocks his opponent's launcher, gets a throw. He only needs 1 more hit to make it game point for Dallas Venom. And will he get it? No, Ninja CW coming in big. Oh, and he gets it! He gets it!
if Master would have blocked both of those things, Ninja would have had a wide opening to just one punch and out, because he went for a very aggressive move there, doing the high crush and then the next move after that.
Yes, and you know what, Fatality? I even speculate that Master might have been countering for an Izuna drop finish. We know that Master likes to finish his style, but right now, he needs to think about finish with a win for the Dallas Venom. And here's Ninja CW laying a beat down on to Master. Ninja CW with about 55%. Master comes right back, another counter from Ninja CW. Master rolls in, puts together a throw. We're about even. He lets his opponent throw a mid-kick, gets the launcher, and Master's on game point.
Huge round for Dallas Venom.
Yeah! Yeah! Finish him! Finish him! Good job, Manny. Finish him.
5-4, 2-2, right here.
Mighty.
Is Ninja going to come back?
I don't know. We're on game point for Master. Dallas wins this, and they will put together a 2-point lead against their opponent. We see Ninja CW get the first hit, but Master comes right back with a throw. Now he's starting to get aggressive. A launcher, a throw, into another throw. He's got Ninja CW down to about 20%. We will see Ninja CW retaliate. He gets a little bit of damage on Master, and now he will continue. Another throw. And Master trying to go in. You can see him going for those counters. There's a counter from Ninja CW. Can he bring it back? One more hit will do it. Master breaks it home. Yeah! Yeah! Let's look at the big scoreboard. What was once a tied game going into our third game, Dead or Alive 4, is now a 2-point lead for the Dallas Venom. 9-7 over San Francisco. We've got 3 games down and 2 games left to go. Up next, it's a Counter-Strike shootout between the Dallas Venom and the San Francisco Optx. And later, it's the next chapter of Dead or Alive's biggest rivalry. Dallas Phenom Phoenix has beaten the legendary Vanessa twice. Is it payback time? Stay tuned.
What's inside the orange box? The best game of all time. Brain melting offbeat genius. The deepest multiplayer game of the year. The orange box. Now available. Rated T2M.
Summer.
Welcome back to the Championship Gaming Series World Final. This is a match that is a classic in the making. After 3 games, it is 9-7 with 2 left to go. Counter-Strike is next. Let's go to the battlefield. Farouk?
Live in the Dell Gaming Arena, it's Counter-Strike Source. For Dallas, they're the pistol-packing Texans with bad intentions. It's the Dallas Venom. And from the city by the bay, they love to leave their opponents in a fog. It's the San Francisco Optx.
Let's take a look at the Counter-Strike Source lineups brought to you by Alienware. We're starting tonight with the Dallas Venom, and this 5-man squad is made up of Brarski, Sunman, Dominator, Mustang, and Zid, led by General Manager Alex Jax Conroy. And they go up against this opponent, the loud and the proud from the San Francisco Optx, Clown, GRT, Mo, Paradox, and War Machine, led by General Manager Cat Hunter. And now, here is Fatality with the map.
Dust 2 is a suburban Middle Eastern village with both bomb sites spread out near the counter-terror spawn area. This map is extremely straightforward as there are 3 main pathways the offense can use to gain access to the bomb sites.
Dallas, are you ready? San Francisco, are you ready? Ready, set, begin the match.
Well, Fatality, another epic Counter-Strike matchup in the making. Now, in 7 meetings between these two teams, you're just kind of throwing it out there before the match gets started. In 7 meetings, whoever has won the Counter-Strike Source matchup has won the overall match. Now, is that going to prove to be true here tonight? I don't know, but it's a pretty interesting statistic.
It is a good statistic, you know, and it comes down to, you know, how all these guys play. And Optx are amazing on Dust 2. They used to be really amazing, but Dallas has really came together this year, and they're the individual champions, and they're the guys to beat.
Well, and a quick update. So Optx from San Francisco are going to be on the attacking side. That is the T side here on Dust 2, while Venom will be defending in the first half. Dominator Bluesky finding one. That's Dominator's second kill. First was with the rifle, second with the frag grenade. Now San Francisco, who had the man advantage, now finds himself one man down. The question is where are they going to try to take that bomb, and where are they going to try to get it down? Well, we are about to find out. As San Francisco is going to make a rush here, they've only got about 30 seconds left to plant. And you can see two San Fran members getting into position. Zid will find one. That was Clown who goes down. And Dominator takes out Mo for the Dallas Venom to pick up round one.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Let's go. Keep it up, guys.
Broski and Zid with those op kills, they can be very deadly.
They have been so remarkable this entire season. But you know what? You can't take away the talent from the San Francisco Optx. I mean, they've got some incredible players. It's just who is going to step up to the challenge here today. And we're in round number 2 of the first half. Again, Venom is on the CT side. They're defending, while Optx is attacking on the T side. War Machine going to fire some grenades into the side. We saw a Dallas member actually move out to that catwalk pretty far. Could be a risky maneuver. That time he got away unscathed. And here we see the San Francisco Optx setting up. They haven't chosen a location quite yet. You can hear them in the background, sort of figuring out their positions. They're going to send in their flashes. And now they're going to make... Oh, wait. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, these flashes will allow this team to move up and kind of scope out the scenery and see what's going on. Usually they only send up one guy to check it out because he might get naded. Then he'll back up, and then they'll restart the strategy again.
They've also put some smoke down here. Will it pay off? Nice flash coming in from the Optx as they make their way in. Now Optx doing a great job there. Set one down below. That was War Machine. He took out Bluesky, but Zid from the outside took out War Machine. However, San Francisco still made it in. Mo on the comeback, getting one on Dominator, one on Zid, and a third on Mustang to defend the side. Can he get a fourth? Well, no, he was taking a lot of damage. He moved away there. Clown picks up the slack. San Francisco's on the board.
Come on, guys.
Got a lot more to make up.
We'll see the second half live later in the match. More gaming action on its way. Don't go anywhere.
15% or more on car insurance.
There's one. There's another one. And another one.
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
Now it's time to go to the DOA ringside. Dallas' surprise star Phoenix is the only gamer to defeat Vanessa, and she's done it twice. With those stunning wins, Dallas Phoenix did more than just make a name for herself. She helped change the fate of an entire franchise. Phoenix picks up the first round.
Look into my eyes. They don't lie. I rose from the ashes of the draft.
She could have played in 2007. She's here in 2008.
I took flight over the competition.
Phoenix does it! The first female to defeat Vanessa!
Now they fear me. They talk about me. They even dream about me. Now I'm on fire, and my wings are open. Kill me, and I'll just rise stronger in the next round. Look into my eyes. They don't lie. I am Phoenix.
Live in the Xbox Arena, it's Dead or Alive 4. For the Dallas Venom, it's Vanessa's feminist nemesis, Michelle Phoenix Lee. And for the San Francisco Optx, she's looking to avenge her loss at any cost. It's Vanessa Ortega.
Phoenix is competing as Gen Fu, a sturdy short-range fighter with effective punches and excellent counters who likes to evade his enemy's attack and set them up for death-dealing throws. Vanessa is competing as Hitomi, a fast-moving martial artist who uses super effective punch parries and relentless combo strings to devastate her opponents. Some stats on these players before we get started. First, Dallas Venom's Phoenix, 19 years old, has defeated Vanessa in the last 2 meetings, looking for a third time, but she's going up against, arguably the best female that's ever played here in the Championship Gaming Series. Overall record, all-time 26-2. You cannot scoff at that. This is going to be a great one. Let's go down to Roxanne.
Dallas, are you ready? San Francisco, are you ready? Ready, set, fight!
There are a lot of rivalries here in the Championship Gaming Series, Fatality, but this could be one of the best of 2008. Now, Phoenix will be playing as Genfu, the old man, while Vanessa is playing as Hitomi in the blue jeans. Both players starting off, a lot of blocking, but it's Vanessa who comes in very aggressive. Now, this is the Vanessa that we're so used to seeing. Just devastation after devastation, not even allowing Phoenix to breathe.
So ready for this game. You're so ready.
That's a huge round for Vanessa, huge boost in confidence. Phoenix said during this match, this is going to be the toughest match of my career ever playing Vanessa. Because Vanessa's focused, she's ready to play, and that first round shows you she has the confidence to come back.
Well, she starts off with a great counter, doesn't put that juggle together, but does recover with a good throw. And another good throw puts Vanessa down to about 50%. There's the launch into a nice combo. Again, into the wall. Tries to go for the ground hit, goes ahead and gets the counter on the wake-up, but misses any sort of reaction off of that. Vanessa comes in, gets some damage back, far into position, and we'll see Phoenix knock her opponent out of the way. Now, Phoenix has Vanessa down to the danger zone. Such a crucial moment. Vanessa can certainly bring it back, but one more hit, and there it is. We're tied 1-1.
Good job. Remember your space. Put the controller down after the round.
All right, it's 1-1. Let's bring in Red Eye for a Counter-Strike update.
Thanks, DJ. We're currently in round 5 here. We're at 2-2 after Paradox managed to bring a round back against Zid and Braw against the odds. So it's 2-2 right now. We're in round 5.
All right, thank you, Red Eye. Going right back into Dead or Alive. We're in round number 3. Both of these gals have themselves a round. Great counter. Again, another counter. And that counter doesn't do damage, but what it does do is gives you positioning. Now, in that particular case, she got a counter with the damage. Is Vanessa down to about 50%. Ducks underneath. That kick there. And Vanessa really working the ground game. Counter once again from Phoenix. Blocks the wake-up kick. Like it's nailed with the midsection punch. Blocks yet again. And a throw. Is it enough to end the round? No, it's not. A launcher from Vanessa. She'll take her second round.
That's your game. Show her you're a better player than her. You got this, Vanessa.
10-9 Fatality.
You know, and also an interesting fact is this is the last chance Vanessa will have a chance to have revenge on Phoenix. They're not going to play again probably till next year.
Great point. She does not want to have to wait 6 months for that. We saw the Berlin Alliance team have to do that. Their Forza team earlier tonight. Vanessa certainly doesn't want to be in that position. Phoenix, however, knowing that she's defeated this strong opponent twice, looking for a hat trick in wins. But can it be done? Right now, both players about even. But Phoenix will get a throw. She gets a launch. She will manage to put this one together, and she gets the KO 2-2.
Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up! Keep it up, Michelle. You know what to do!
Venom's held on to their 2-point lead.
It's a tough battle all the way. You know, Vanessa recharged, and then Phoenix just playing how she's been playing. She's just that good.
And here we have Vanessa now going on the aggressive attack here. She won't go over the divider. She's going to force her opponent to come to her. Very, very smart move. All of her string is blocked, and Phoenix will manage to put together a combo, but Vanessa comes right back with a throw of her own. There we've got a stun hit by Phoenix, but she can't do anything with it. There it is. Vanessa with their third round.
Good job. Do it again. That's what we're talking about.
These are all huge rounds for the Optx. If Vanessa can close this out, it brings in a lot more pressure on the Dallas Venom's Counter-Strike team to close out and win this match.
And we are in round number 6 of this heated Dead or Alive female matchup. Great start by Phoenix, but a beautiful counter by Vanessa. She's got her opponents back up against the wall, and she will probably use this to her advantage. As you can see, she definitely is. Phoenix a big fluster, knowing that there wasn't anything she could do. And Vanessa continues this heated aggression here as she will just throw out combo after combo, making it very hard for Phoenix to do anything. And there it is, round 4 goes to Vanessa.
Round, close the game out. You
And that will tie the game up, too. 11-11 on Vanessa's game point. Phoenix would need to win 3 in a row to still claim victory for Dallas. Double kick from Vanessa right away. Finally, Phoenix able to put together a few hits. Puts together a string. Tries to hop over opponent. Vanessa now getting down and dirty with those kicks. Again, using those double leg sweeps. And Vanessa with more health than Phoenix. Phoenix down to about 50%. She's got to stay alive in this round. Nice hit from Vanessa. More kicks. There we get a throw from Phoenix. Still anyone's round. Vanessa looking for the win here. Phoenix goes in, tries to grab her opponent. We get a launch by Vanessa. She works on the ground game. Can't get that though. Phoenix going to put together. Oh, and there's the counter. Phoenix stays alive.
Yes! What a comeback. Leading with those mid kicks really helped her get the advantage on her opponent and was able to punish her.
Keep it up, Michelle. You know what to do.
I thought for sure that Vanessa had that one, but Phoenix shows us that she's definitely one of the talents not to mess with here in this league. Vanessa, though, on her game point, going in very, very aggressive, looking to put together a perfect here and on the road to do so. She's not taking damage there. She finally takes a mid-punch to Phoenix. Phoenix goes in for the grab. Doesn't work. They're fighting in the puddle, and there it is. Vanessa is back. She wins.
Talking about. Good job.
We said it during Dead or Alive. It could come down to Counter-Strike, and it will. We were going in tied into DOA, and these two teams swapped scores. We're tied again. It's 12-12 in favor of no one. We are tied. And now here's Red Eye to give us an update on the first half of Counter-Strike.
Yep, you join us just at the end of the 9th and final round of the half, and Dallas Venom just about managed to defuse the bomb in the last round. They win on the first half by 6 rounds to 3. So let's have a look at the big scoreboard and see what that does to the score. Heading into the final half of Counter-Strike, it's 18-15. We've got the second half of Counter-Strike Source coming up next, but don't forget, there's plenty more World Final action where that came from.
Check it out, Jerry. I'm going to break my Running Man record. 4 days straight.
But Dave, Code Monkeys is on.
What? Stop. Thanks a lot, Jerry. An all-new episode coming up next.
Hey, it's up.
95.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Robin Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit.
You play like a girl.
You bleed better than you shoot.
Welcome to Rapture. The world's fastest growing pilot joke. Bomb has been planted.
Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh.
It is the CGS World Final after our first half of Counter-Strike scores 18-15. A small lead for Dallas, and San Francisco has the ability to bring it back. Let's head back to Counter-Strike. Well, don't forget, now the Venom are on the attacking side, while the Optx get a little bit more comfortable as they will be on the defensive side. But not too comfortable, Fatality, because every single round will be crucial here. Basically, going into Counter-Strike with a 12-12 score kind of means that Counter-Strike's, it's like the only game. Suddenly the shroud is lifted, and we do know that Dallas needs 4 rounds that will secure them victory. Anything could happen. We're here in the first round. It's a little slow. War Machine will get the first kill on Sunman. Zid will light up Mo. Clown getting one as he takes out Mustang, and here's Zid moving into the A site. Is it clear? He's going to find one down below. Trains up for the shot. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. You can hear him calling out the positions to his team. Now the question is, are they going to go for it? Wow, Clown down below eliminates the entire Venom team.
Shut them down and send them
a great
home,
first
guys,
round
right
for San Fran. So Dallas attacking once again. They've got a lot of plays in their playbook, a lot of different strategy to play with. Flashes coming in. That could indicate an assault here on this site, but will it happen? No. That will be a fake. As we see the smoke down, and that one Optx player in the pit is going, well, where'd they all go? and that is because they are switching positions right now. 5 men alive on both sides. First round went to the San Francisco Optx. Ow, that smoke grenade hit him in the back. Here we see Mo watching from the side. Mo, a great defensive player here on Dust 2 in this exact location. Takes a shot, misses. You can see Sid setting up for the exact same shot. Down below, Mustang will get a frag. That means only 2 players left here for the Optx. They're going to try to boost up. Mo also trying to find a kill. Paradox will take out Dominator, but these 3 men strong here for the Venom. They're going to get the bomb down. Sunman in position. He's going to set up behind that box. You can see these 2 Optx players really wanting to get their hands dirty. They know there's 2 down below. Zid making a very impressive shot. On the catwalk, GRT will come right back. Paradox with another great one. And the Optx team swarms this bomb site. How are they doing this fatality? They're going to go in. It's all up to Bluesky here. And Clown takes him down.
Mike!
Great job being patient, waiting for them to peak.
Set him down, send him home!
Gone on record to say that Dust 2 is one of their best maps, and
I would say another big thing is if they get emotion on their side, they are unstoppable.
Well, they've got a lot of emotion right now as Paradox and Mo open things up with 2 great frags. Sunman going down, as well as Zid. Mustang with the bomb on his back now, looking into the B tunnels, wondering where the rest of these San Francisco members are. Looks like they're going to change their strategy here just a bit. Whether we call a rotation here or a fake. And we're going to see an interesting start here. Flash comes out. Perfect flash there by the San Francisco member, GRT. Mustang completely blind. And GRT and War Machine mopping up the floor with the Venom.
Good round, guys. Let's do it. Come on.
And we return back to our game, as you mentioned, in our first matchup fatality. Great way to play against the pros. Also, the first team to 22 points is your winner.
It's all evened up now. They have to win 4 rounds. Each other, whichever team wins 4 rounds first is going to win this thing.
Very close coming into this last game. In fact, so close we were tied, 12 points apiece. We saw Dallas pick up 6 rounds on the side that Optx is now playing on, and so far Optx has picked up 3 of those rounds. Paradox finds Dominator yet again, and this Venom team comes out. Zid will finally take out GRT. He's all alone here at B. Oh my gosh! Mid-air off shot by War Machine out of the window. Zid goes down, and now the Dallas team must come back. Bluesky down, Sunman all alone against 4 San Francisco members. He will take out Paradox, trying to come in from the flank. And it looks like Sunman's going to back off here.
He has to back off and save that gun because right now they are hurting for money in some ways. If they win 1 round and lose next, it's really a big problem.
The first team to 22 will be your winner here in this matchup. Alex Conroy was mentioning earlier. Well, hold on, we're on a pistol round here. Zid will take out War Machine, but Clown coming in big through the CT spawn, manages to take 2 out. We're now tied up, 3 men apiece. GRT takes out Bluesky and Sunman, 1 man remaining, and it's Dominator from the B tunnels. He'll take 1 out, making it a 1 versus 2. He's got that bomb, he's going to get it down, and this still anyone's round. Now you see Dominator's first-person perspective as well as the over-the-shoulder camera. He's got 26 seconds left to get that bomb down, but he wants to get it. Oh, he takes the shot. I believe that was Mo firing his op from the side.
Great job by them throwing that flash and attacking immediately, knowing that he'd be blind and close to the wall.
I'm not going to take the risk.
Just listen, play it the same.
Amazing game. And 1 more round for San Francisco. The worst they can do in this game is tie. So this is going to be a very big round here for both of these teams. You saw Muffin Man just moments ago up on your screen, and you can see the emotion that is running through this Dallas team and all over on the San Francisco bench. It is no different, fatality. We're back up in a new round. 5 men strong for both teams. Dallas once again looking like they may want to choose this bomb site. They haven't had much luck here. Grenades going into the back. Looks like they will choose to go back around. Sunman now getting up on the cat. It's anyone's, I have no idea where they're going to go, Fatality. I mean, they've got a lot of options here, but it looks like they are going to commit here. Nice frag grenade coming in. Flashes as well. Clown will get one. Optx doing a great, oh my gosh, Mo! Taking out Sunman as he boosts himself up on those boxes. Flash grenade comes out. That will blind all the members from the Optx. Are they going to still go to this bomb site? It looks like they are going to be persistent. War Machine takes out Dominator. And now this Venom team, they've got 3 seconds left to plan. It's not going to happen. This round goes to San Francisco.
Come on, guys, it's not over.
And that was a huge round.
They have to win one more round, and they will win this match and go to the semifinals.
You hear Cat Hunter bringing the crowd to rally for support. And you know what Cat Hunter said? You should have never given us a second chance. And this is exactly why, because this team is just so deadly when they step up to the challenge. This is where the Dallas Venom must show why they are the #1 Counter-Strike team in the league. Both teams, have 5 men apiece. Nice grenade into the pit there, damaging one of San Francisco's players, but is it enough? San Francisco with some great communication right now. They're definitely feeling it. Fatality, you were right. You give these guys a little bit of motion, they'll carry it all the way home. Paradox, peeking from the pit, dropping Dominator. Paradox takes a little bit more damage. Zid will drop Clown. And this is looking a little bit better here for this Venom team. Zid will take out Mo. They're going to easily take out Paradox. No! Paradox takes out
Paradox killing everyone.
Wow, Paradox has literally been one of these players that people have said he's holding down the Optx team. And Dallas stays alive.
Let's go, 2 more rounds.
Wow. The tension is thick in the CGS arena, Fatality. Almost identical to our scenario in the North America final, where Dallas had to rally their Counter-Strike team to bring home the rounds they needed for victory. Unfortunately, during that time, they fell 1 point short. Will it happen again? Well, the best they can do now is force an overtime with the San Francisco Optx. But first, they must win 2 consecutive rounds. San Francisco, even if they don't pick this up, they are assured at least a tie, Fatality. And there's got to be some level of confidence and comfort going into that. Now Zid opens up on Mo. Could be a nice change of pace for the Venom. They're going to look into the pit now. They find Clown from the side. Will Clown take out another one? No, Sunman will drop Clown, but another one coming in from long. It's going to be a 2-on-2. From the back, War Machine. I don't think they realize he's there. War Machine takes out 2 as he moves up from the A site. The bomb is also down there, Fatality, which is going to make it very hard. Paradox takes out Mustang. And San Francisco could do it. Bluesky gets taken out by War Machine. They did it.
It all came down to Counter-Strike. Cat Hunter, the GM of the San Francisco team, they pretty much, reading the Dallas team, wanted it to come down to Counter-Strike, didn't they?
They always say that they would love it to come down to Counter-Strike. However, this game really didn't come down to Counter-Strike. This game came down to fighting for every point that was on the board, and that's why we won.
Tell me about the amazing second half for your Counter-Strike team, how they had that amazing run.
Even though we keep hearing over and over again they're going against the #1 Counter-Strike Source team. If they choke, they choke. These guys didn't. They won it.
All right. Hey, you don't want to play Dallas, or did you want to play Dallas after losing the last 3 Counter-Strikes GRT and losing the last 3 overall?
It's always great to beat Dallas because, even the last few matches we played against them, it's always been close. They've always squeaked out. One match they got us, not going to lie. On this map, score right now, 11-7. We got the revenge. We move on. They're out. We got this. Let's do this. Whoa!
Tell me how that final round felt.
Every round and a half was just, it's so exhilarating. It felt great. Every round of the team played absolutely phenomenal. Doesn't matter. We won. It's all good, baby.
Wait a minute. Mo, come here. I said before we started that you never shut up. But that's a good thing. Now that you've won, go ahead. Don't shut up.
No, I'm going to shut up.
No, you should talk. Come on. Where's Cloud?
Baby. I don't know what to say. It was just amazing. We wanted it more. We were hungry. We took the #1 team in the world out just now, 11-7. We're the #1 team in the world.
All right, Cloud, you guys the #1 team in the world now, no doubt?
Definitely. I mean, we were in the perfect position. Our team was down. We're playing the #1 Counter-Strike team. I mean, we won it for our team. We won it for ourselves. Nothing more to be said.
All right. These guys moving on to the semis, and we are going back upstairs.
Big Andrew, let's look at the Mountain Dew moment of the match. And it could be anything, but it is the Counter-Strike squad. It was 12-12 going into this Counter-Strike matchup, and it was Optx who proved maybe they are the #1 Counter-Strike team in the CGS. They downed the Dallas Venom 11-7 in the final game to move on here in the World Final. And let's take a look at those brackets now that we have our first 2 games out of the way. Berlin Alliance will now face the San Francisco Optx in our first set-up semifinal, but we've still got 2 other quarterfinal games left to go. Those will happen on Wednesday, July 16th. And let's send it down to Andrew for final thoughts of the evening.
Okay, TJ Wheat, gentlemen, Fatality, Red Eye, thank you. We promised you a classic to close, and we delivered. The San Francisco Optx, behind a massive second half in Counter-Strike, win their quarterfinal match in the 2008 CGS World Final, and they move on after beating the Dallas Venom to the semifinals. Congratulations to the Berlin Alliance as well. For all of us here, I'm Andrew Siciliano. Good night.
Want more? Check out G4's coverage of the Championship Gaming Series. Witness all the action as pro gamers from around the world compete. Catch the World Semifinals next Saturday night at 10 on G4. Then, on August 2nd, catch the World Final, where the world champion is crowned. The battle for global supremacy continues. Check out g4tv.com/CGS for info and updates.
In 4 days, Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world, will be watching Comic-Con 08 live on G4 with exclusive coverage of the hottest movies, comics, and TV shows like Wolverine, Watchmen, Star Trek, Terminator Salvation, Heroes, Lost, and Star Wars: The Clone Wars. If the coolest geek in the world is watching, shouldn't you? Comic-Con 08 live starts Thursday at 7, only on G4.